Hi, and welcome to the UNAS Midwatch podcast. Thanks for listening. If you're enjoying our podcast and would really like to help us out, please subscribe and leave a review wherever you are listening. It really does help us grow our audience. If you are on Facebook or Instagram, head on over and subscribe and follow us so you never miss an episode. We also have a Patreon available, so you can help us keep this podcast going. Just look us up and become part of the UNAS today. Now sit back and enjoy the show.
Hey y'all, long time no see. How's it going?
Holy shit.
Oh, what's up, Summers? What are you doing here?
Came up to stand watch. Of course I found out last minute again. Goodness.
You just got told to be up here. Got it.
Works for me. I mean, happens. Then who's not coming up?
I have
Right.
no idea.
Well, Drew's not up here. Chris is not up here. So we'll see.
Slackers.
They are slackers. They're always late.
So, what you been up to?
Well, I just got recently advanced, so that was kind of exciting.
Oh, nice.
Made me go through a whole bunch of leadership courses.
Okay, like,
You know, making sure you look out for your fellow UNASians.
there you go.
You know how you gotta work as a family to make sure the mission gets accomplished. Take care of everybody.
Okay.
Don't disrespect your position. Don't disrespect your fellows. Kind of got repetitive after a while.
It
It
seems
does.
to do that.
So what have y'all been up to?
Not much. Do you go out in town at all?
I haven't had a chance to get off yet.
Do you even know where we're at?
Starts with a C.
That is correct. We're in Charleston, West Virginia.
That's right.
Should go, because there's a lot of cool museums here. Well, there's not a lot, but there's at least two.
Yeah, I've never been big on museums. I'm more of a food kind of person.
We know.
They also have a light opera guild here, which sounds pretty cool.
I don't know what that means, but...
Carnation
Like an
is a
opera
light
with laser
opera
lights.
guild.
Oh, okay.
Laser lights opera.
That sounds like you need to be on a good substance to enjoy that.
Lysergic acid diethylamide.
Or
Something
at
like
least
that.
slightly drunk.
I don't know if I'd want to go drunk.
I did see there was a pretty popular, pizza place here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
I haven't had good pizza in a while.
I know. I love pizza. I could eat pizza every day.
It is one of the most universal foods. If you think about it, has pizza ever gone bad in a house?
Yes. One
You've
time.
had pizza gone bad?
Yes, because it had this rogue topping on it that should not have been there, which is pineapple.
Pineapple's good on dessert pizza. It makes it nice and sweet.
I am a pineapple on pizza guy.
Nope, no pineapple. That does not belong on pizza.
Ham and pineapple. It's Hawaiian.
Mm-mm.
Straight from not Hawaii.
Correct.
I mean, the benefit of you not liking the pineapple means there's more for us.
That's correct.
So,
Y'all
Yeah.
can have all of it. I like pineapple. Don't get me wrong. I just do not like pineapple on pizza.
That's fair.
to each their own.
Yep.
I enjoy ham and pineapple pizza.
Hey, guys,
Not
guys,
afraid to
guys,
admit
guys. Hey,
Fuck.
who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck are you?
She's got a
Disregard.
point.
Anyways, I got something really important that I got to talk to you guys about.
I'm in the middle of pizza stories. So, to be honest, I don't really care about what your story is right now.
I don't have a story. I have something that I need to tell you.
I don't care. I'm in the middle of a story.
Yeah, we're having
That
a
was fucking
conversation
rude.
about why pineapple doesn't belong on pizza.
Okay, I will pause for this because I would love to be a part of this conversation.
Okay, so what's your stand before we start?
My stance is this. I do not like pineapple on pizza. However, I do understand that some people's taste buds are different, and the sweet and the tangy and all that mixing. Fancy, sure, you like it. Way too fancy for me. I don't want it.
Okay. So, to enjoy pineapple on pizza, his words, you have to have a sophisticated palate.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm hearing.
I have a dumb palate.
I must have a dumb palate, too.
Okay. Meat, cheese, sauce, good to go. Anything else outside of that? Nah, I'm good.
That's
I'm
fair.
right there with you.
What's,
Yeah.
A-frame.
High five.
Have y'all ever had that pizza where they put like the little
Eiffel
fishies
Tower.
on it?
Fishies,
And-
sardines.
Anchovies?
Anchovies. That's what
Okay.
it is.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's anchovies. I don't think they put sardines.
Hey, she
on
said
it.
little fishies. That's the first thing that came to mind.
A sardine pizza.
I'm sure somebody would eat it.
Have you seen eel pizza?
If they have eel pizza, they probably have sardine pizza.
Or have you ever seen what the most popular pizza in Japan is?
Weird.
Octopus pizza?
Tuna fish, corn, and mayonnaise pizza.
That sounds disgusting.
Oh, that does sound gross.
That
I
They
can
serve
smell
it- they
I can
serve it-
smell it right now.
They
and
serve
it's
it at
not even
a
close.
so that they cook the breading first, and then they put the mayonnaise down as the base, mixed in with a very tiny bit of marinara sauce, and then they put corn, or they put down the tuna fish, sprinkle corn on top, and just the tiniest little dabble of cheese.
I don't remember.
And they
corn.
serve that at room temperature. It's not hot.
Oh.
It's not cold. It's like
That sounds like it's gonna make you sick.
I thought the same thing, but I'm telling you, I would watch people when I lived over there like taking 3 pizzas at a time home, and the pizzas cost like $40
That's gross.
That is
because
gross.
pizza for some reason in Japan is insanely expensive.
Is it like sushi grade tuna on it, or is it
I'm
just like
pretty
out of a
positive
can?
it's out of a can.
Gross.
Yeah.
That sounds like this pizza somebody was telling me about. They dubbed it like stoner pizza. It was a white sauce, chicken, corn, mushrooms, and a single potato chip on each slice.
I could see that.
I could
why it's
definitely
called that.
understand why it's
I
called
could
a
understand
stoner
why it's called
pizza.
that too.
Yeah.
But did you
Comes
see
with
that at
a
your
3
Skunk
liter
Farm?
of soda.
I was
That's
gonna
a
say,
lot.
is it required to have Mountain Dew with it as well?
Yeah.
Or
no, I didn't
chocolate?
see that at the farm. Somebody was telling me about it.
No, okay.
Chocolate. Could see that.
I don't know. I don't feel so bad about pineapple on pizza anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't feel bad about it to begin with, but
My favorite pizza toppings, obviously regular pizza crust, regular pizza sauce, mozzarella cheese, pepperoni, bacon, and feta cheese.
That's pretty good.
Mm.
Have you ever had a barbecue chicken bacon pizza?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
I like when they started experimenting with sauces on different pizzas.
Yeah.
We got away from just red sauce on pizza. Started using ranch dressing, barbecue sauce.
Yeah. The barbecue chicken bacon pizza I saw when it first came out, and I was like, there's no way that's going to taste good as a pizza. And the only reason we got it is because my wife wanted to try it. And ever since then, man, like, it's good hot, but for some reason, as cold pizza, 10 times better. It
Same
is
with
phenomenal.
the
I could see
buffalo
that.
chicken pizzas are good cold as well.
But if you need a comfort pizza, what's your go-to comfort pizza?
Pepperoni.
Just plain pepperoni?
Simple.
What
Yep.
about you?
I don't know. It's not really. It's in every food for me.
So, I mean,
could-
like your go-to, you've had a long day, you just want some pizza and breadsticks. What are you ordering?
probably the Hawaiian, the ham and pineapple. Yeah,
What
it's
about
Weirdo.
What about you, No
Sorry.
Name?
I have a name. My name is Summers.
Holy fuck, you're the one that they've talked about?
Yes.
I didn't mean to sound so excited when I said that, but
Right.
they have not shut up about you.
This is our
Why are you blushing?
Shakira-sized Drew.
Yes, my hips don't lie. Anyways, what's your pizza?
I'm actually not a big pizza fan.
Then
But
why
if
the
I had
fuck have we been talking about pizza for the past 5 minutes?
Why not? It's
pineapple-
pizza.
So you're just pineapple pizza?
No, if I have to go with a basic pizza, it's probably sausage. But again,
Well,
I'm not a
sausage is
big
good.
pizza person.
I'm a pepperoni and ham type person. Pepperoni and ham just hits so perfect.
Yeah, if you can throw all the pig on there, pepperoni, ham, bacon. and sausage.
For some reason, just
It's pretty
pepperoni
good.
and ham. Because I like pepperoni, ham, and sausage, but pepperoni and ham just... Is that the guy with no name? What the hell is he doing up here?
I don't know. Apparently he needs me.
Okay.
He didn't say a word. He just pointed
So we're down to 3 people now on watch. Awesome. Glad you're not armed.
as he walks away with a rifle.
Yeah. So no pizza. I don't know. I don't really have a go-to pizza.
What would you say? What pizza place has the best breadsticks to you? Because
So-
we love pizza. That is on its own.
Yeah.
But breadsticks. What place has the best breadsticks?
So apparently that didn't take as long as I thought.
Hey, welcome back, buddy.
Hey. So we're on breadsticks.
Okay.
What pizza place has the best breadsticks to you?
For me, Little Skeezers.
Yeah, that's always good.
They're pretty good.
Yep. And
As I've said before, it's all in the water.
yep. And
I can see that.
they have some kind of funk in their water that gives their breadsticks a very
Yeah.
good taste. And
If they-
crunchiness and their sauce that they have with it, too, is also really good.
Mm-hmm.
And it's super cheap, too.
That on its own will buy you points.
Yeah.
You know. What about you?
I'd have to say it was a place I used to work at. And it was a little mom and pop pizza place.
He would go with that.
And
He has a refined palate.
it was the best I've ever had.
They cooked it in purified water that they changed with every set of
With the
breadsticks.
non-bleached flour and all
From
that
New
stuff.
York.
Gotta be.
It actually got flown in from New York.
It did.
Holy
But we
shit.
weren't allowed to actually know the recipe to make the bread. The boss,
That's weird.
whose dad came from Italy, and they started up this restaurant, he would not allow anyone else to make the bread. Or the
Probably.
dough, sorry.
He probably did something dirty to it.
Whatever it was.
Probably
It
his
was good.
grandmother's recipe.
What about you, Summers?
Actually, I never really get the breadsticks at pizza joints. I always
What
like
the
the one.
fuck is wrong with her? No pizza, no breadsticks.
I always like going to the little Italian joints. We used to have one back home that surprisingly enough was ran by a Romanian family.
Huh.
Good food though.
I don't know. For me, it's always going to be Papa John's. Papa John's breadsticks with the garlic dipping sauce. You know, my wife had me try it, and I was like, "Oh my god, this is amazing."
Yeah, their butter garlic sauce is
Oh,
pretty
God.
good.
But I
Yeah.
will say, I do.
They don't do
agree-
anything special. It's just butter and garlic.
Yeah.
Yep.
I do agree with the Little Caesars one though. With how cheap it is, you know, you can't beat that.
No. And it's quick.
Hot and ready, baby.
Yeah.
When I
When
lived
they
in,
came out with that, that was amazing.
yeah.
That changed the pizza industry.
When I lived in San Diego, we found an online pizza code for 50% off of Papa John's, and it was good for like 6 months. So we got so used to being able to order Papa John's, we get 2 pizzas, breadsticks, and everything for like $25 or some shit like that. And then the coupon code went away, and every time we wanted to get Papa John's, we saw how much pizza actually cost, and I was like, Papa John's is way too expensive.
I like Little Caesars. If I had my choice, I would always get that. One, because I don't have to wait.
And it's
Key
right next to my
advantage.
house.
Two, I mean, the extra most bestest is, I think,
$7.
phenomenal. Their crust is always good, and it tastes really good after it's been cold and you reheat it.
Domino's.
Not a big
Domino's
fan.
used to be terrible, and then
Still
a
think they
couple
are.
years back, I got stuck in a hotel up at doing some stuff with one of the ships, and I ordered Domino's because it was the only pizza place around that would deliver. And they had done their whole revamp, redid their crust with like the garlic butter crust and all that stuff.
My problem with Domino's, they're okay. My problem is all that shit they put on their crust gets everywhere.
It also depends just on which Domino's you're going to.
I could definitely see that.
All this talk about pizza, I'm starving now.
Yeah. We should get something delivered tomorrow.
Sorry, I was starving when I got up here. Didn't you say something about a good pizza place up here?
I mean, that's where
I
we
did.
go.
It's going to take me a minute to remember what the name was.
Maybe your wristwatch can help.
Pies and Pints.
Oh,
That's
speaking of
what
which,
it is.
I got something to tell you.
Pies and Pints. You gonna cut me off, or you
Yeah,
really
that
wanna
is like
know?
the third time. Knock it
There
off.
was a natural pause in the conversation.
You're a natural pause.
I'm a natural pause.
Yes, you're a natural pause. Anyways, Summers, talk
What's up?
more about your leadership training.
I don't wanna. My brain hurts.
Oh, yeah? We heard you guys singing that old Navy song. What was that called?
Anchors Away.
Yeah.
I heard they changed it to Rotors Away.
Constantly changing the lyrics to every song, so I can't even tell you what the original was.
It's true. We haven't really had a UNAS fight song yet.
The Unasian hymn.
Yeah. We'll see.
From the
I heard
halls
President
of
Quest is
Davy
writing that.
Jones Locker.
President Quest is going to be making a song, and it's going to be popping, man. It's going to be great.
Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll come up with the new UNAS song and
There you go.
incorporate the 4 services songs into one.
That'd be good.
Be impressive.
Yeah.
And then make it a rap.
Ah,
I don't know if we
to
can
be
do that.
hip and woke with today. Make it a rap.
There you go.
the remix edition.
Hot and fresh out the kitchen. I saw where you were going with that one.
So yeah, that's. I was trying to think of something clever, but
You're you.
Stop, collaborate, and
didn't
listen.
quite work.
UNAS is back.
Yeah, stop
It's a brand
maintenance
new
and listen.
invention. Where the fuck is Chris?
I don't know.
He's your people.
Why are you
Wonder if
looking
I
at
can
me?
get Karen to figure out where he's at.
Dude, half the time I don't know where Chris is anyways. Every time that we come up on watch, he talks about how, oh, you know, this whole department fall apart without me and blah, 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 blah. But, dude, half the time I don't see him. And he always is sweating when I do find him. and I don't know why.
Well, he
has like a thin glaze over him at all times.
What?
just like a Krispy
like a
Kreme donut.
Or like,
Jinx.
and
Owe me a Coke.
he always has that slight like scent of summer sausage.
Yeah.
Stuff that's good forever.
Yeah.
Oh,
I had a
man.
guy that I worked with him. He always sat at the console. Yeah, he's a big dude, bigger than me.
Thick boy.
He had a mustache. Smoker, heavy coffee drinker. He had that summer sausage aroma. Weird part was, when he shaved his mustache, that aroma was gone.
So it's
What?
an actual
Flavor
flavor saver.
Right?
Ew.
So I saw a guy in
Right.
deployment who had a blonde mustache, and he drank coffee, and it looked like a really bad hair dye job from like the 90s because it's like
It's like only halfway up.
it was like frosted, but for the tips of his mustache went black from drinking coffee because he drank straight black coffee.
Oh. I'd like the caramel macchiato across my mustache, please.
Yeah. The worst part was if you said something about it to him, he would go right on his mustache, and it would go back to being blonde, and he'd go, "Flavor saver, baby."
Oh, that's
That's-
gross.
Fucking gross. Get that like spoiled milk.
I never understood the guys that never wash their cups. Like, they think it's a badge of honor.
Yeah.
Like, just leave it stained. Well, if I wash it, day I die.
Congratulations.
If I
you're
wash
done.
it, then people
Yeah.
will think that I haven't been this rank for long enough. They'll
Yeah.
think that I'm new.
I heard someone talking about their unwashed cup was how you became the next rank. I asked him how that worked out for him after 11 years at the same level.
Oh, that's a low blow.
Right?
Burn.
Pick
You
up a
you
little
shoulda-
bit of rank and you got some machismo on your chest there.
You should have washed his
Machismo,
cup
there's a
for him
good
and been
word.
like, "Oh
Thank
no,
you.
I reset you another 11 years."
Hmm.
Have we figured out what higher tenure is for the UNAS yet?
I don't think there is
I
anything
don't think
yet.
there is one because it's so
the hell was
new.
that sound?
Because it's so new, they don't want people to get forced out that don't want to get out, I guess.
What was that sound? Did you guys hear something drop?
Yeah, I heard it. I don't know.
I dropped my pen.
You lying son of a bitch. You have a glass bottle back there. What are you drinking? That was totally
Water.
a bottle cap that dropped.
What was water?
Out of a glass bottle? You do have a fucking sophisticated palate.
So?
I mean, he's got to enjoy something.
It's
He
the
does have
purified
17
water.
kids.
Purified water from New York.
It's Voss, by the way.
Speaking, pretty sure we've had this conversation before, but there is an actual job that is called a water sommelier.
Yeah.
And you can get bottles of water that taste like dirt that costs like $1,200.
It's gross.
Ridiculous.
That sounds like a waste of money.
I absolutely agree with you.
There's a lot of things in this life that are a waste of money, though.
Fact.
That's fair.
Yeah. It's like, you know how many random things I've seen at like Target or Walmart, and I'm like, oh, I could use that around the house, and then I never see it again.
That are in the checkout line?
Yeah, and I never see
It's
it
the
again.
worst. Or the dollar spot.
Yeah.
The end cap in the clearance.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's
You
smart.
never see it again.
Have you ever watched, there's a documentary, I forgot what streaming service it's on, but it's about Costco and how they set up their store to better pimp their products.
That doesn't
For
surprise me even a little.
lack of better words.
Yeah.
It's genius in the fact. So the concept of Costco is they're taking the decision making away from you. So you go to a grocery store, you have like 10 different ketchup manufacturers. You go to Costco, there's 3. So they're limiting your having to make a decision and doing it for you.
Yeah.
It's smart.
Yeah, very smart. I mean, you walk into a store and you have 50 choices, vice 3. Spend less time in that one spot, which means you spend more time cruising everything else.
Yeah, and they say the average person, like when they go to Costco, the average person spends $200.
Yeah. Speaking of which, random kind of with Costco. Have you ever seen those dudes who go out and do the Costco pizza sales? Like, I've seen them even on the UNES. They're like, oh, we're doing a Costco pizza sale. We know damn well that pizza only costs you like between $5 and $10 to get from Costco. And then they take those big slices, cut them up into 2s or 3s, and are trying to sell you 2 slices of pizza for like $5.
Their pizza is pretty good, though.
Yeah, but you're like, dude, like, I could buy the entire pizza for what you're selling that for.
Yeah.
And then
But it's
they
for a
then
fundraiser.
slap you in the
That's why
face.
they call it
by
a
cutting it in
fundraiser.
half. Yeah, but there's a difference.
I mean, it's not for you to go out and buy an entire triple extra large pizza for $5.
Yeah, but when they're out there like, we're doing this fundraiser and we're also helping out the Nazis. No, you're taking advantage of the Nazis.
Money's got to go somewhere.
That's fair.
It is.
I mean, you also don't have to be a little piggy. Those slices are bigger than your face.
Well, that's the thing, though.
I mean, they're
end
bigger
up
than his
cutting
whole body.
They end up
When you
cutting
see
them
him.
down to where they're these like
He is
tiny
kinda
little
short.
flips. Tiny. You're fucking short too. I don't want to hear it. Tiny little slips of pizza.
Taller than you, though.
Not by much.
Doesn't matter.
Change.
Don't you forget it.
I still have the thing that I need to talk to you about.
What thing?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Are you actually ready for me to say it, or are you going to cut me off?
No, we don't really care.
You son of a bitch.
Actually, you know what? Go ahead.
Are you sure?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So,
You know what? Let's go get sodas first.
you motherfucker.
Yeah, I have a feeling this is going to take a while. I might need something to drink. So will
Yeah.
he, because he's going to talk too much.
That is a proven fact.
I guess I'll go.
Okay.
I hate you all.
Hey guys, I'm back. Here's your
Oh.
drinks.
Oh,
Thank
thank
God.
God.
Oh my gosh, I got my drink this time.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Wait, did they not get you a drink last time?
No.
They left to go get drinks, and then I never got one.
What dicks?
This was when those weird guys in suits came through.
Yeah,
true.
I heard about that.
yeah. I got PTSD from that. I think it was scary.
Post-traumatic suit disorder.
They were scary, scary dudes, man. I tell you.
Post-traumatic scary dudes.
And I've seen some scary dudes, and those were real scary dudes.
What was so scary about them?
Just you could feel.
Imagine looking into Ghost Rider's eyes.
Yeah, it felt like that.
Like Nicolas Cage, Ghost Rider, or like
Well, no, like the actual character, Ghost Rider, not Nicolas Cage, Ghost Rider. Although he did a good job, don't get me wrong.
That is the feeling I got
yeah.
when I looked at them.
He definitely looked like a wilted flower standing there.
Okay, so tell your fucking story.
I'm so happy. All right, so I know you're gonna make fun of me when I say this. but
Before
I
you start,
Usually.
how long is this gonna take?
don't know, 2 minutes, maybe.
I'm gonna hold you to it.
Under 2 minutes?
Sure.
All right, hold on.
So
Hold on.
Oh, he's a long-winded type. ain't
Let
he?
me
He is.
I like to
Wristwatch.
explain.
Stopwatch.
and I like to
set to 2 minutes.
You
So
know.
his words per day is a lot higher than a normal man.
Goodness.
All right, ready, set, go.
All right, so you guys know that I like to do cosplay stuff, right?
Yes.
So
Unfortunately.
I got a bunch of tinfoil from the galley.
You
And-
son of a biscuit eater. That's where all the tinfoil's been going?
Well, I am a biscuit eater. And so is my
We
dad.
we
know.
can tell.
Fuck you.
I beat you to it.
Oh my goodness. The other week I was trying to wrap potatoes to bake them.
This isn't on my
and
2
the
minutes,
tinfoil
right?
walked off.
You've been
Why are
stealing
you
tinfoil
stealing
from
her
the galley?
tinfoil?
Well, I was working on a cosplay.
Yeah, you lint liquor.
That I don't know if I should be insulted, but
So is that why we haven't had baked potatoes in a while? Are you the reason
Yes.
why we have not had baked potatoes?
Because you're fucking
Whoa.
cosplay?
maybe.
Oh,
Anyways,
God.
that's not important.
Fuck,
I can't
man.
believe this guy.
That's not important. So
Like,
I was trying
we
to
try to
do.
provide y'all with good food.
Hey, don't interrupt her.
It was my story. It was my story. I'm sorry. Did the beginning of your story interrupt the middle of mine?
I'm sorry. I have food to cook, and I can't cook it if you keep stealing on my damn tinfoil.
Man,
if we
she's
what?
fucking, she's hot.
She's so
man.
fucking
She's
mad
angry.
she can't even say tin.
I don't blame her. I haven't had a baked potato in
I'm
a
gonna
long
let
Well,
time.
here's the,
everyone know.
if it makes you any happier, I still have all the tinfoil. It's just
Been on your body?
maybe
What costume were you
Oh.
trying to create?
Bender from Futurama.
Jeez.
If you have any tinfoil that's not used, it better be back in the galley after this watch.
Well, all the
Ooh.
tinfoil is out.
That's
of,
an order.
From Petty Corporal Summers.
I'm senior.
Doesn't matter.
Anyways.
Positional authority.
Yeah,
Oh my
positional
God.
authority.
Anyways,
It's her tinfoil.
all the tinfoil is
Wants
out of the
all
box.
this
You know
food
what?
From the galley,
We
but
should tell
nobody's
section
willing to
leader.
actually help us make the food in the galley.
Besides just eat it, is that all he does? He just sits back there and eats the food?
No,
Well,
he
they
steals
normally-
my tinfoil, and I can't do potatoes.
Well, they normally put me in the pot locker.
So yeah, all you do is just eat the food then.
Hey, look at that. Your time's up. Anyways,
What the fuck? I didn't even get to talk for more than like 30 seconds out of that 2 minutes.
well, you shouldn't have stole tinfoil.
What was the lesson we learned today, Drew?
I actually have something that I need to talk about.
Well, what's your lesson for the day?
That he's a dirty thief.
It's
That's a
not
good one.
stealing.
You're a dirty
if
thief.
You didn't have to pay for it.
Drew the dirty thief.
I can't do my job if people are stealing my supplies.
Start calling you DDT. Drew Dirty Thief.
That's sticking.
Say that one more time.
DDT.
Drew, dirty thief. DDT.
Yeah, DDT.
That's
I mean,
fair.
you don't usually put like the and is in those, so it could be Drew the dirty thief.
Yeah, I know.
Sounds like a security company.
You have taken what I have rightfully stolen.
Or a wrestling move.
Or a wrestling.
That's kind of where I
a
went
very
to.
effective wrestling move at that, even though it's all fake.
That is one of those, like, if you look at a lot of wrestling moves, that's one that you look at
It
and
was
go,
real
if
to me.
someone ever was able to pull that off in a real fight, would probably kill the person,
Oh, absolutely.
you know? But they just
I-
have such a way of making it look good and real, you know? But if somebody
'cause they're
got DDT'd
actors.
onto a fucking concrete sidewalk,
If they didn't die, they would definitely have permanent brain damage.
So
Yeah.
when I was younger in high school,
DDT talk. Here we go.
yeah.
it was
Well,
it wasn't a
actually, guys, I
DDT
did
actually.
DDT someone. It was a tombstone pile driver.
Me and my best
Will you
friend,
shut up over there.
right?
I don't fucking like this game anymore.
Dude, she's angry at you, man.
I
She
don't
is
blame her.
Anyways,
angry.
you choke slam somebody, got it.
No, me and my best friend decided to double stunner a kid. And what I mean by double, we both kicked him and stunned him at the same time. Problem is, his throat ended up getting pinched in between our shoulders.
Oh my god.
So-
And yeah,
I have a different take on what the stunner is. So,
It's supposed to go under the chin, not on the throat.
well, I mean, I was also in high school.
I'm about this stunner. So that's immediately
That's the shocker.
The
Yeah, that's the shocker.
Same
That is
thing.
definitely
The
the
rocker,
shocker.
the shocker, the showstopper.
got it.
I don't ever think I went
I
to
have been misinformed.
showstopper.
I have learned something today.
There you go.
This is also known as the minivan.
Your fist.
The mom and the 4 kids in the back.
Okay.
Interesting.
That is not interesting, but we'll stick with it and keep going. So yeah, I got in trouble and had to go home from school to explain to my parents that I probably almost killed a kid trying to give him a double stunner.
Did he like collapse his trachea or something? Or
He was definitely in pain, and of course the teacher saw him in pain and then asked what happened, and he told.
He got
Like a
double
dirty-
stunnered.
Like a dirty bitch, he told. We got in trouble.
What's this kid doing now with his life?
I don't know.
Being a snitch still?
Probably.
You know how when they do the super kick in wrestling, they like smack their leg to make the sound of kicking, and they don't actually kick someone? I watched a guy say that he could do that to his friend. He was like, "Yeah, it's not even gonna hurt." He straight kicked the shit out of this dude and was like, "Oh, sorry, my aim was a little off." Like,
Yeah, there's a reason they say don't try this at home now, because
Yeah,
it's
I-
stupid kids like me.
yeah, but they didn't have that disclaimer when we were younger.
I really like watching those backyard wrestling videos. They're like a train wreck that you can't stop watching.
Those
Here's
kids are always
your
funny.
sign.
One of my buddies was like, "I really want to be a pro wrestler, and I want somebody to choke slam me onto a bunch of thumbtacks." And we were like, "That
Why would you
sounds
do that?
really stupid."
Hard pass for me.
He was like 85 pounds soaking wet. Like nothing was
It
stopping.
probably
his back.
would have pierced his heart.
So we actually we did it to him, and he was really stoked about it beforehand, and then afterwards pulling out all the
I'm saying until you had
thumbtacks
to pull
was-
them all out,
Yeah.
That was terrible.
and then had to take a shower and clean them for the next 3 weeks because you didn't
it
want
was-
them to get
it was-
infected.
It was pretty.
Because you're probably
gnarly.
choke slamming on thumbtacks in a dirty backyard somewhere.
So actually, we had a old stop sign that
Even
we had
worse.
laid on the ground. And yeah, we just poured all the thumbtacks on. So here's the best part, right? And I tried to tell him this. I was like, you do realize, yes, they are real thumbtacks that they use in wrestling, but they get ones that are shorter. Like they're not normal size thumbtacks.
No.
And he just like went to the dollar store and bought a bunch of thumbtacks that were normal length.
The cheap ones that broke off inside.
Dude, some of them did.
Well, did
Made
he
out
change his mind about wanting to be a pro wrestler after
Well,
that?
he's not a pro wrestler now,
Okay.
so I don't know. He either changed his mind or he failed miserably. I don't
Or
know.
he put on 200 pounds and he's 285 pounds now, and his name is, The Rock or something.
Yeah.
I feel like being 85 pounds soaking wet, you'd have to be pretty short. So
No, he was probably like 5'8". He was just one of those dudes who just
So he's tall to you?
literally skin and bones.
So he looked like a mic stand.
I watched this dude work out hard for an entire summer. Didn't put on a pound of muscle.
Well,
He
that's
had
not
no
his
idea Drew was watching him either.
No, he
Drew's
worked
standing
out
in
in
the
the gym
corner.
that we worked out in, But he just, dude, I don't know what it was. I've never seen that before. Everyone else put on a shit ton of muscle. He didn't put on anything.
Well,
It's just metabolism and some muscle.
It's called
twitch.
It's called an ectomorph.
He
Yeah.
got really strong.
Yeah.
He just looked no different.
That's an ectomorph.
A
Through
what?
and through.
An ectomorph?
There's
Yeah,
three
there's
different
three different
type
body
of body
types.
types. Ecto, endo, and what's the other one? It's
Meso.
like meso. I think meso is the middle one, right? Those are like the fast losers, fast gainers.
Yeah, I don't remember. I know. I think endo's the hard gainers.
Yeah.
Like they're big to start
It
with.
just doesn't show as much on endos. They can get strong.
So like strongman, you see the strongman competition. Dudes are huge. They look fat, but they're super strong. Those would be like endomorph.
Have you ever looked up fail videos from strongman competitions?
Sure have.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a video the other day that was in a compilation that I was not ready for. This was not supposed to be spectacular, like terrible things to watch. They were just like dumb fails, and it was a dude doing the. I'm not familiar with what all this stuff is called.
Keg toss.
No, it was the giant rock, the
Oh.
big circular rock,
Yeah,
and
Atlas
where you have to
stones.
pick it up. Yeah,
Yeah.
pick it up and then put it up on the ledge.
Different level pedestals.
And I'm watching the dude standing in front of it, and I was like, he looks too short for this. Like, this doesn't look right. But he's trying, and then, like, passes out, and the Atlas stone falls backwards to him. He scorpions backwards, and the stone, like, barely misses his head, and just clunk right
Those
in the
things
ground.
weigh
I was
like
like,
three.
oh my
Those things weigh like
God.
300 pounds too.
Yeah.
That
Goodness.
definitely would
Holy
have
crap.
squashed him like a grape.
He'd have been done.
Did you ever see the video of the chick using the leg press machine and her knees buckled in
Sure
backwards?
have.
Yep.
I've seen lots of those.
Ow.
Yeah. That is,
That's
I
why they have
showed-
that's why those safety stops are on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When my wife first got into working out, she was like, I want to do the leg press machine. And I was like, just make sure you don't do this. Don't extend your legs all the way. Like, you're supposed to go just short of it. And she was like, what do you mean? And I showed her that video. She never got back on the leg press machine again. She was like, I'm not even going to tempt fate knowing that that's a thing.
I don't even want to walk anymore.
Yeah, she was
I'm
like,
just gonna
"Mm."
get in this wheelchair and go about my merry day.
Dude, the scream, you're like, oh, Jesus.
But she didn't die.
yeah.
Nope. There's some videos
Couple
that I've
months of
seen
rehab.
that, like, you seen the dudes trying to bench press, and they, like, lose control of the bar on the way down, drops right on their throat. and
I've
you're
had
like,
that happen
"Ugh."
to me personally.
I have too.
Because my spotter was fucking off, not paying
Garbage.
attention. So this is back when I was in the Marines. We were doing an exercise on a ship and we were working out. And the seas were kind of shitty. So I'm sitting down there doing some bench press, working my way up to a couple heavy sets, and I'm on my last set of 5. And, that's almost a failure for each rep. I'm sitting there, he's just sitting there on his phone, fucking off. And the ship rolls,
Dick.
and the bar rolls out of my hand and lands right on my throat.
Jesus.
And then apparently I did this hand straight, tongue out thing. And he finally looks down, he's like, oh fuck, and picks it up. And I'm like, thanks for paying attention, asshole.
You see that
A
they make
good
the bench
spotter.
presses now, the benches, where if you are benching by yourself, they have something that catches it, but then they also have a lever.
A liver?
Have your liver, a lever that if you're by yourself, you can lower the bench, so it pulls you away from the bar, so you're not like killing yourself.
That's smart.
A good spotter, I think, is like the most underestimated part. Let me go ahead and help you out with that. You're like, dude, what the
Does
fuck?
he ever shut up?
No.
You know what? This is a nice conversation we're having. All right.
Why don't you go steal some more tinfoil?
Reappropriated.
Reappropriated, yes.
But I feel like we got away from your story, and then we got on another topic, and then you just kept rambling on.
Yeah, we're used to it. So
Yeah,
just
you get
kinda-
used to it.
I'm sorry.
To be fair, I think all of us kind
To
of
be
have
fair,
our
huh?
ability to just ramble on about
It makes
random
makes the watch go by faster most of the time.
It does. I would rather have somebody who talks and doesn't shut up, like Drew, than somebody who doesn't talk at all. Like
Talking.
guy with no name, he never fucking talks.
What is that guy's story?
We don't know.
We don't know. He's
What
been
you
in
saw
the-
happen earlier is
I've seen him
Pretty
around
much
a couple
all
of
that
times,
happens.
but I've never heard him talk.
Even going through the galley line,
Think
he
he's-
doesn't say what he wants. He just points at
I
stuff.
think he's a mime in training.
Maybe.
He just like
I don't
looks
even know
at
his
you
name.
and expects you to know what he wants.
Yeah.
Mm. Does he even grunt?
No, he doesn't.
No, he just points and stares.
Maybe he doesn't
angrily.
have vocal cords.
No, he talked that one day.
Yeah,
he was
he's
down
talked
he did
before.
Say, he did say
Well,
some words.
Yeah.
You just went and talked to him, so
Yeah.
No, he did like pointy talkie cards.
No, he did some. What was it? Chris was saying something about guns or something like that, and he like randomly said something and scared the shit out of all of us, and then he left that.
I didn't even know he was still in the shop.
Yeah. No, he's a pointy talkie card kind of guy. You know what pointy talkie cards are?
You want this one.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like if a deaf guy's around a bunch of people who doesn't know sign language, that kind of thing. So,
All right, let's hear your story.
So, anyways, I was working on this Bender cosplay, and
Question.
Mhm.
Who's Bender?
so have you ever seen the show Futurama?
No.
So it's a cartoon show for adults. It's kind of hard to explain.
A cartoon for adults?
Yeah.
Still watch cartoons?
Yeah, that's why they're for adults.
I can't believe you still watch cartoons. Like, you seriously need to grow up. I highly doubt it's for adults.
But
God, she is digging
yeah,
in.
what the
Damn,
fuck is going
dude,
on with this?
She's mad at you for taking all her damn tinfoil.
Clarify, does anyone else here watch any level of adult cartoon?
Not in a while.
Yeah.
I used to.
I mean,
So you grew up.
yeah.
Like, well, like shows like, have you ever seen Big Mouth?
No.
No.
What is Big Mouth?
Big Mouth is a show on Netflix. Basically, is about
Kid with the big mouth?
So technically, yeah, because they all have.
Oh,
big
I know what you're
mouths.
talking about.
But-
Hormone monsters.
Yeah, the hormone monster.
Hormone monsters.
It is
Yeah.
fucking hysterical. It
Dave
is good.
Kroll. David Kroll. Dave Kroll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
Yep.
about like teenage boys.
He
and
does a lot of
girls.
stuff.
It's pretty funny. It's
So you still watch cartoons?
Yeah.
So you're still a kid.
I'm still a kid.
I have kids and I still watch cartoons.
That's different.
I know,
He
but
watches adult cartoons with his kids.
I do.
I mean,
Like
you
Robot
could
Chicken.
even go to like what's popular now, like something like Rick and Morty or something like that.
I think a
That's
lot
an
of
adult
nowadays
cartoon.
they're trying to make those, like the Disney movies, they're made for kids and adults. Wreck-It Ralph, stuff like that, have a lot of adult stuff in it.
There's a lot
Like
of
the Batman
innuendos.
Lego movies
Yeah.
are very adult oriented.
So anyways, Futurama. It's pretty good, actually. I think it was made by the same guy that did The Simpsons.
Never watched it.
So really,
Simpsons or Futurama?
The Simpsons.
Oh,
what the hell?
aren't they going for like season a
800
million?
million?
I don't know. Futurama got canceled like 6 times.
Yeah.
I heard somewhere that, like, The Simpsons, despite all their episodes, like, every opening's been different.
I don't know if that's true.
I don't know either.
I don't know if that can be true after so many freaking episodes.
They did what? Like, they have episodes like every day
Yeah.
for like the last 25 years.
Every
The
day,
new
that'd be
stuff is a
insane.
weekly, but
Okay.
It used to be
It
like
feels like every day.
Yeah.
You ever seen the documentary where they're talking about South Park? How they go through their process of making their episodes every week and like the crunch they go through and everything. It's actually pretty interesting. And where they'll go with like every week they go through a process where they're like, oh, we know exactly what we want to do. And then they get super like crunched and they're having to cut stuff out and they get really upset about how the episode's going. And then at the last possible minute they send it off to Comedy Central to get published. And they're like, I hope people like this. And then it usually goes over well and they're like, oh, thank God. And it just restarts every week.
I completely understand that.
Speaking of cartoons, I hear they might be doing a revamp of Beavis and Butthead.
I don't know.
I know MTV needs to do something though. Yeah.
How about music? Could they do music?
No,
Maybe
we're,
start
we're,
that?
we're past that point. So let me ask you this then, Summers. So something like South Park. South Park is literally meant for adults. That is not meant for kids.
I have looked at episodes of South Park, and they all look dumb.
I know they're doing a live action Hercules now.
You
since
scared me. I thought you were going to say a live action South Park, and I was going to be so upset.
Oh, that'd actually be pretty awful. Yeah, but
that's
they're
called
doing
basketball.
That's true too. He even did the Cartman voice
Or
several
Orgasmo.
times. I did not like.
It
I
was
think it was past the point of
stupid.
them. They're good in the cartoon. Basketball was, I think it's their first one,
Yeah, it was okay.
and it wasn't great, but it was okay. But then they tried to do that Orgasmo, and it just like okay.
I don't think
These
I've ever
guys are
heard of
not as funny in real life.
Of
What's
course.
Orgasmo?
You're just gonna have to watch it.
Yeah,
It's an experience.
Yes.
was awful. When it was being promoted, it was actually a funny idea. Those Jehovah Witness becomes a porn star, but he's
Okay.
just doing the acting portion of it. I think they tried to do too much with it.
Sounds like it.
Again, definitely not good for government computers.
Though that did just remind me of Zack and Miri make a porno.
There's only one scene I really remember vividly.
That's
I
it.
think it's the
already
same
know which
scene
one
we
you're
all
talking
know about.
Yep.
It's got the poo on me.
I just remember watching that. I was just like, Gotta get that low angle.
Cameraman, most underrated position.
Underpaid as well.
Definitely under.
He was definitely under,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Hey, have you roved yet at all?
No, not yet.
God, we are awful about that. Why don't
Apparently.
you...
I mean, we're in Charleston, West Virginia. I think we're okay.
There's a reason the new Fallout was made here.
Well, yeah. But those things can't really get on board here.
True. But yeah, go rove.
All
For
right,
God's sakes.
fine then.
Do something.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, that was kind of like
Bye,
sassy.
Felicia. It's a little bit of rank on her, and she's got this attitude all of a sudden.
So anyways, now that she's gone, doing this
okay.
cosplay thing, right? The cosplay's not the important part. I figured out how to take off the wristwatch.
What?
Yeah.
You gonna fucking talk about this? This
Yeah.
is like important shit. Why didn't you come up with this?
I tried to fucking tell you guys like 6 times.
Why didn't you just fucking lead with it?
I tried. How am I supposed to explain this to you without explaining the process?
I don't know.
There is a
Say, hey,
process.
I don't know how to take off the watches.
Not-
and then go into your
Not,
story.
hey, I was making a cosplay costume. Then we're going to be like, Drew, shut the fuck
All
up.
right,
We
so
don't care.
I'll give you the TLDR then.
Hold on,
So-
hold on.
You son of a bitch.
I want you to lead with that first. I want you to pretend you're just coming up on watch,
Okay.
like you did. I want you to take a couple steps back, and I want you to pretend you're walking up for the first time on watch.
Okay.
And I want you to say, hey, I figured out how to take the watches off. Because this is important shit right here.
Like physically step back.
We're waiting.
Hey guys, I figured out how to take off the watch.
Holy shit.
Holy shit. No
Hey,
way.
hold on. How did you take off the wristwatch?
So I was wrapping my arm in tinfoil, and for some reason, when I fully covered the watch, I was going down to my wrist. I was going to wrap my fingers and stuff. Anyway, not important.
No, it's not.
So when I got down to the watch, as soon as I fully covered it, I felt it click. And I pulled back the tinfoil, and it re-clicked itself. And I was like, what the hell? So I pulled it back down, and I felt it unclick again. And I was able to like kind of pinch it through the tinfoil and keep it from reconnecting itself. Removed the tinfoil, and the watch came off with it. You want to see?
Interesting.
I brought
Yeah.
tinfoil up with me. I
Wait.
didn't want to say
Why
that
the fuck do you have tinfoil with you on watch?
Because he was going to
because
show
I was
us
going to
this.
show you guys. I didn't really want to
But
get
a
that
whole
far
roll?
with her. Yeah, I don't have a science to this. I don't know exactly how many it needs to be. I went pretty heavy with this. I don't know if it's 1 layer, 2 layers, 3 layers. I don't know.
Okay.
So, anyways,
We're
so
getting ready to figure it out right now.
yeah. So look. So wrapping,
Okay.
and right when I get down here to the wrist. See, look at that.
Huh.
Holy shit.
Unwrapping, right? I gotta
No, don't.
make sure that you hold on.
Leave it off. Give me some fucking tinfoil. Leon, do yours.
Okay.
You gotta make sure that you're pinching the actual hand.
Holy shit.
Chris is going to fucking love this.
I'm scared.
I mean, we're going to put it on in a second, but let me try.
Repercussions this is going to cause.
Repercussions? Why would there be repercussions? I mean, if she's not connected, she'll never know. Hold on.
Make sure you're pinching the actual thing.
I'm pinching.
The dumb one figured it out. Fine. I will do it myself. Initiate upgrade. Unit Pike.
Full integration.
UNAS Midwatch stars Robert Williams, Chris Sharp, Andrew Mingione, and Chris Short. Logo created by Natascha Mingione. Special guest, Petty Corporal Autumn Summers, played by Melissa Winter. Thank you for listening to UNAS Midwatch.